Good morning and welcome everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. So today's topic is become an unstoppable sales champion. So I think anybody who is directly or indirectly related to sales would really want to do so. Two small examples are coming in my mind. The first is, which I heard many years back. It is the story of a salesman. So he used to sell women cosmetics. He was into direct selling. So he would go door to door and he would sell cosmetics to ladies. So a small instance. So he was selling lipstick one day to a lady in an apartment. So she's sitting with him and he's showing one lipstick, $40. No, show me something better. Other one, no, and something different. Other one, no, something that suits like this or that. So he's bringing one lipstick, after the other. Man, this would be great with formals and casual. This would be great, in parties or otherwise. So, but when it comes to buying lipsticks with women, so what happens? So, and he's also a seasoned salesman. So, having spent after 30-40 minutes with her, so then he's about to close his bag. So purposely there is one lipstick line in the bag which he has not shown to her, and he's about to close the bag. And the lady says, "What's that? What's that? So you have not shown me that." Guess what he says? "Oh ma'am, you can't afford this one." So then what would happen next. "Please show me." So when he says, "Yes, this is the one I want." So salesmen have their own, ways of, and in fact, you could sell that $40 lipstick at $60 also when you tell a woman that she can't afford something. So this is about that salesman. And the second one is a small story of the same town, our own town, Ludhiana. Around 3 decades back, when our cycle part manufacturers, when they started seeing outside of the country for exports. So of course, everybody would, go and try out different countries other than the domestic market. So everybody started, but then one gentleman really stood apart, and after around 2 decades, he maintained a very clear leadership throughout in the cycle part exports. So I was asking him once, "Sir, what is the secret of your success that, when you started, you were probably one of the smallest players in this, and you have established your leadership of cycle part exports throughout, and you look like one of the largest exporters today as far as cycle part exports goes." So he gave a very simple answer. He says, "Kamal, I just did a small thing differently." I asked, "What?" He said, "When people were boarding the planes in this direction to go out and seek business, I simply boarded the planes. I started boarding my planes in the other direction." This is not the story of salesmanship. It is about the sales strategy or the way a businessman or an entrepreneur thought differently. So his strategy was that intuitively, when every businessman would go and seek business from those countries where he would go and speak in English with the potential buyers, I started going out to those countries where English was non-existent. So that's how he started. He started working with those countries because the product was same, everything was same. So and if there is an opportunity today, would you like to meet that gentleman? Would you like to hear a few words? Yes. Okay, after me, 2 gentlemen would come and speak. So after me, Mr. Sindwani will come and introduce today's speaker, and then Mr. D.L. Sharma, he would inaugurate today's function. Mr. D.L. Sharma, we are thankful to him for taking out his time, our past president, to come all the way, especially for this program, to inaugurate this program. And after Mr. D.L. Sharma, the speaker would come here, so you would listen from the horse's mouth. Mr. Sindwani.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to add my welcome to Mr. D.L. Sharma first, our past president, Ludhiana Management Association, the chief guest this morning, Mr. Hansel D'Souza, the faculty from Indian Academy of Management, Mumbai. Also, a very, very warm welcome to you all, the participants, for today's program, Become an Unstoppable Sales Champion. When we started this term, 2011-13, we had taken it upon ourselves that we conduct at least one program, one management development program every calendar quarter. And I'm happy that so far we have been able to maintain that rate. We had our first program in January that was Marketing Strategies in the Present Global Scenario by Dr. Nick Nugent, Professor, Howard University. And the second program was in April 2012, Increasing Profits Year After Year. That was conducted by Mr. Ravi Gilani, Managing Partner, Goldrat India. And the third program was in September 2012, that was Ways of Winning by Mr. Vijay Batra from Thinking. And from all these participants, we have received very good feedback. And in fact, I personally carried some of very precious learning from these programs. The next program which we are working on is also a similar one. We are exploring to conduct a program on innovative practices in manufacturing management by an expert professor from IIM Ahmedabad. And hopefully we should be able to have it in February or March 2013. Friends, at LMA, our effort has been to organize management development programs which cater to the diverse business requirements of our member organizations. And the objective is to enhance competencies by sharing the globally best management techniques and practices so as to develop a holistic perspective on vital aspects of business management. Another objective is to bring about creativity, innovativeness when it comes to managing our business affairs and induce fresh thinking and fresh perspectives. Friends, in business management, if I go by my personal observation and experience, amongst all functions, selling is probably the most difficult one. I'm sure many of you would be feeling happy when I'm saying so. While all other functions are support functions, it is the sales team which has to brave all the heat and chill in the marketplace. While most of other functions would deal with cause and effect relationship and internally controllable environment, it is the sales function which has to deal with all the uncertainties of market environment, uncertain behavior of customers. These are all external factors, most of which at times seems to be beyond control. And with the ever-intensifying competition, making money in selling is becoming more and more difficult. And taking out money from customers' pocket probably is the most difficult task in the world. I've often heard many sales guys saying, ऑफिस में बॉस की सुनो, घर में बीवी की सुनो और मार्केट में कस्टमर की सुनो. हमारी तो किस्मत ही ऐसी है. And sometimes sales guys feel as if they're into the wrong job. But friends, the good news is that with the right approach, good amount of preparation and acquisition of selling skills, some of which Mr. Vadera just mentioned, sales could be the most enjoyable profession. It is certainly possible to make customer wait for you and make good money out of business. Once we change our approach from post-selling to becoming a solution provider and removing pain of the customer, the taste of selling will change. And with ever-increasing pains of customers, there could be more and more opportunities to make money in business. It is in this backdrop that we thought of conducting this program for our members. And this is indeed a great privilege for us that we have Mr. Hansel D'Souza with us to conduct this program. And before I introduce today's faculty for the day, I would like to request Mr. Sanjay Gupta to come forward and present a bouquet of flowers as a token of welcome to the faculty for the day. A brief about Mr. D'Souza. Mr. Hensel D'Souza, Senior Faculty, Indian Academy of Management, Mumbai, is an international trainer with decades of experience. He conducts seminars, training programs, and workshops in different countries of the world. He has addressed over 1,000 seminars and conferences all over the globe. Every year, 700 professionals attend his international workshops, and more than 1,000 do so in India. Mr. Hensel D'Souza has trained over 25,000 MBAs. He is a gold medalist in mass communications and holds a first-class master's degree from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. By profession, Mr. D'Souza is a marketing consultant and has helped launch many brands. He is also a social activist and has helped take up many a cause affecting the city of Mumbai with great success. He has often been featured in the press and on the TV. So friends, I'm sure today's program will trigger a new thought process and new perspective amongst all the participants when it comes to selling skills. So my best wishes to all of you for the day. Thank you. Sharma to come for the inaugural address. I would request Mr. Kamal Vadera to kindly come forward